Auburn University may be best known for its national champion football team. But to Alabama farmers, it's most important because of more than 100 years of agricultural research. In fact, Auburn is home to the oldest cotton experiment in the world. Known today simply as the Old Rotation, a young professor named John Duggar started the experiment in 1896.
And it was an experiment designed to show farmers and researchers that if you could protect the land in winter and rotate cotton, you could sustain cotton production.
While soybeans weren't in the U.S. when the experiment began, they've become an integral part of the rotation with cotton and corn. But Mitchell says side-by-side plots prove that the real benefit comes from the organic matter a winter crop leaves in the soil.
We've actually been able to show that yield potential of cotton goes up as soil organic matter goes up. Most Alabama fields are around 0.5% or certainly around no more than 1% organic matter. We have plots here that go from 0.5% to over 2% organic matter just from rotation. Those with over 2% consistently yield over 2 bales per acre, sometimes 3 bales, and a couple of years ago we made an all-time record 4 bales of cotton per acre.
Dr. Mitchell says yield potential continues to increase when fertilizer and irrigation are added. Now, one might argue that an experiment started in the 19th century is obsolete in the 21st. But as farming practices have changed, so has the old rotation. And that makes more than 100 years of data even more valuable.
Without this experiment, we would have never known the relationship between soil organic matter and yields. You just can't get that off of a 3 or 4 year experiment. You have to have something going over a long period of time where you've built up soil organic matter or depleted soil organic matter.
Less than a mile from the world's oldest cotton experiment is the world's second oldest cotton experiment. The colors rotation was started on a private farm in 1911 and purchased by Auburn University in 1938. The rotations are the same on both farms, but the colors rotation is focused more on soil fertility. Here, crops are grown under a variety of conditions, from using cover crops and various fertilizers to simply planting the seed and adding nothing. Dr. Mitchell says the historical and teaching value to Auburn agriculture students are enough reason to preserve the two projects. But even after a century, the data collected here is important to the state's agriculture industry.
Yes, Alabama farmers are benefiting because we are able to demonstrate here those principles that research has shown us over the years improve the productivity of the land, improve the sustainability, fertilizer use, nitrogen use efficiency, the benefit of residue on the surface, the organic matter benefit, irrigation. All these things come together here in this one little 13-plot experiment.
In addition to the important agricultural information they provide, both experiments are listed on the National Register of Historic Places. In Auburn, Alabama, this is Kevin Worthington for Time Well Spent.